Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your July mid-month love prediction. Thank you so much for watching. Crowning your first week, you have codependency. And it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. For the heart of your reading, you have stay optimistic about your love life, which is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So Saggy, I think some of you are quite bound to someone. If there's one message I can immediately pick up from this spread, there is an emotional connection that you are very, very deeply connected to. And you're really bound to this person. A little bit is codependent, if I'm being quite honest with you. Some of you guys are, codependently bound to either an air sign, maybe a water sign, strong earth energy as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But someone is good to you, like it's not like you're bound to something that's very negative. So it's not, it's not negative here. There is a codependency, like there's a part of you that fears losing this person, which I don't really think is a very negative thing, but I guess it really just depends on your situation and your perspective. You're just very deeply connected to this person. But they are very giving to you, they're very loving. Someone is very abundant, they have the ability to provide. This could be you providing for someone else. I think that's why stay optimistic about your love life is here with the codependency, because it's like there is a codependent energy here, like someone is dependent on someone else's finances here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles being here, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. There is a codependent energy, but it's not like a negative thing. Does that make sense? I think that's why the stay optimistic is here, because yeah, there's codependency, but keep on being optimistic, because this is a very loving situation, a very positive, romantic situation. Someone is very willing to offer up what they have. Now, if some of you aren't with someone, I think someone here is going to be making an offer to you, but they're taking quite some time to offer it up. Like I said, I think some of you guys are really, really set on someone. And they're taking forever to make this offer to you. It could be an offer of love, it could be an offer of romance, it could be an offer of pentacle. Maybe somebody's gonna give you some sort of physical item. You know what I mean? A gift of some sort. And it's like this, it's sparking up this fear within the Sagittarius, because this person's moving very slow, is what I'm seeing. This person's moving very slow with whatever it is, whatever offer they're going to be making to you. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be an offer of travel. I have picked that up in the collective a lot. Lots of offers of travel. Or, if not physical travel, just an offer to move things forward at a quicker rate. I think whoever this earth sign is could also be a Cancer. Whoever this other party is, they really, really want things to move forward. So if they're not being the most expressive, understand that they do have the Chariot behind them, meaning they do want to see things move forward with you, with the Sag. Yeah, somebody does want to move forward with you, and you will be having victory in a love situation, Sagittarius, these next couple months. So, like this card says, stay optimistic, because everything's going to work out fine. You have the Chariot for your first clarifier, which, like I said earlier, is telling me in the 7th month, July, it possibly has already started in Cancer season. You see forward movement. You know, even if you're not dealing with a Cancer, this could be happening in Cancer season. You see forward movement. You see somebody make an offer here. Somebody's offering time, money, energy, affection. And I think the worry is coming from the codependency, Sag, if I'm being quite honest here. Like I said, I think there is a codependent connection. I feel like a part of you fears being without this person because you fear you'll lose that comfort, right? You've become very comfortable with this person being in your life because maybe you've been with them for a very long time, or they've just been in your life for quite some time. And a part of you can't really see your life without them. So you've become quite comfortable here. So there's this whole idea that they have to be in your life or you won't be comfortable. You won't have that comfort that you already feel. Maybe some of you are talking about finances too, you know what I mean? Maybe this person provides for you financially, and without them you won't be as financially comfortable as you would be without them. That's another message that I pick up. So there's this fear here that, you know, they're not going to move things forward. So a part of you is like waiting for them, you know what I mean? Waiting for them to come through and to offer you something. So your next clarifier is the Knight of Cups, like I pulled up earlier. And like I said earlier, I think you are very comfortable with this person. I think they do provide some sort of comfort for you, whether it's financial, emotional. There's some sort of comfort that this person brings into your life that you fear living without. You've kind of attached yourself to this comfort, this aspect of self, this aspect of your life you've attached yourself to. And so, you know, if this is you, you already know this, like you're already aware of this, you didn't need me to tell you. But you are very bound to them. But know that you could leave them at any time, Sag, if you wanted to. I'm not saying that it's necessary, because this is an okay relationship. I'm not picking up anything too negative, if I'm being quite honest here. These are very positive cards for the most part. So even if you stayed with them, it would be okay, but know that if it ever gets to a point where you feel like you should leave, Sag, you will be okay. You will be okay without this person, you know. But it's just this fear of seeing a future without them that kind of brings up these insecurities within you, these fears of your stability. But like I said, there's not really any need to leave this person because it's an okay relationship. So you have the Devil card for your third clarifier. Which is telling me you're bound to, somebody here is bound to someone else's finances, guys. I think if you're dealing with a Capricorn, someone is bound to the finances. Like finances are a key factor in what ties this relationship, what creates the codependency of this relationship. Somebody's very supportive of the other person financially. My advice, Sag, is if this is you, don't let this person abuse that power over you. Does that make sense? If this is you being financially supported, don't allow this person to abuse their financial power over you. Because like these, chains over these people's necks, it's much like this Eight of Swords card. If it ever becomes too much, Sag, you can always take the chains off. They're very loose around your neck, and you'll be free. You'll be happy. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. But it's like that self-imposed codependency, that self-imposed chokehold that you feel like you in. Some of you guys feel like you're stuck, if I'm being quite honest, because of this. But know that you're not stuck. It's like you choose to remain in that situation because you're happy. You're fulfilled with this. You're okay with this. So your last clarifier is the Six of Wands, which is telling me you will be moving forward. possibly in the next, maybe 6 weeks. Like I said, I do think you saw forward movement. If you haven't seen it already, it will be happening soon. But I do think a lot of you saw forward movement happening, even if it's very slow, happening in the 6th or 7th month. So in Cancer season, right? Because Cancer season is June and July. So the 6th and 7th month, you saw forward movement. Somebody made an offer to you, an offer you couldn't resist. It's very loving here. It's very loving, very fulfilling, victorious. Yeah, you will be having victory in a love situation, Sag, especially if you're dealing with another a water sign. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, maybe an air sign. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Like I said, I do think there's like something being offered here, but somebody's kind of taking their time on something. Somebody's taking their time on something, and Sag, you need to just trust that this person is going to come through. Some of you are dealing with Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Some of you are going through a lot of changes in romance right now that are kind of bringing up these fears, these inner fears of, how do I explain this? Bringing up the fears of not being comfortable, you know what I mean? Losing that comfort, having to walk away from that comfort. There's changes being made here, but just trust that you're going to be okay, Sag, and no matter what the situation is. And the advice is to not be guarded towards this person. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you could be quite guarded towards this person for whatever reason. Don't block it out. Don't block out this person, because there is trust here. There is love. I think there needs to be trust in this relationship in order for things to work out smoothly. In order for this to be a very successful relationship and victorious relationship, there needs to be a sense of trust. And I'm seeing here that someone is worried that they're going to get screwed over, because they're being vulnerable, whether it's financially or emotionally. Somebody's worried that they're going to get screwed over, that somebody's going to turn on them, use this power that they have over them, the power of being bound to something, whether, like I said, whether it's financial or emotional. Somebody's worried that they're going to come up and do a 180 on them, and use that power against them. But just trust that this person, they have your best interests in mind, whoever this is. This is somebody that has, your well-being in mind. And things will move forward. But that is what I see here, Sagittarius. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading, please DM me or email me. All of my information is in the box below, and I will see you guys later. Take care. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.